Hello there, crafties. This is Miss May again. Thanks for returning back to my junk journal Jewels and Gems crafting channel. And if this is your first time, stick around. This is the place that we will recycle anything, just everyday materials, and repurpose them, make them into cute, adorable pieces of art. And if you're not the type of person that cares about a cute little hat for your pen or pencil, we make practical stuff as well. So stick around. I have the next four tags that are kind of backup videos playing catch up here. I've been moving, but I'm getting back into the swing and of things and getting back and watching some more crafting videos because that's what I love doing. But I'm using the same little mini pile of reused materials, a bunch of old clothing. I've added one to this one. So these are going to be tag 17 through 20. And it starts off with number 17 as couching. This is the first time that I've been able to use a hoop. So that was pretty neat. I was like, look at me, I'm using a hoop. Yes, I'm a seamstress. No. So I think the material I used as the base material was probably not the right one. It's a knit material and it was really pulley. I don't know if the materials, if I would have done better having little firm dowels in there, or no, I meant like hollow wood dowels, or maybe like a firm felt stick or something to be able to really, because I just feel like it's so loose, it's not really gripped onto anything, and I don't know. And I found some old sequins that I purchased a good while. I mean, when you finally start unpacking and you find stuff you bought a long time ago, but I was so happy to use these sequins. I could see myself using this as a tag in a junk journal. I really do. I like this. Then I turned around and dropped that little bag of sequins, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Picking all these sequins off the floor. The second, or the next one, tag 18, was about paper piercing. So we were back on these little hexies again. This time, I don't know if mine were this big last time. I think I definitely used bigger ones just because I had this little towel here that kept catching my eye, so I'm like, oh wow, I can use that. So I have definitely bigger hexagons here, so I kind of made them smaller as I attached them on there, but I could definitely see that being a quilt. And it's also good to know about the invisible inker, or the invisible pins, or whatever I think you were mentioning, because I'm just wondering why my stitches are never straight. Like when I finally actually get done with them and I pull it back, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Do I walk like this? But yeah, I can use an invisible pin. Keep it straight. Next one, tag number 19. Trying to learn how to sew letters to create words. That was pretty neat. I have one of my little characters here with the little girl and a ribbon on there. I have another little word, sew, with some French knots as well. I think I'm catching the hang of it. She's supposed to be standing in front of a little, like, what do you call that? Height chart. I was wanting to put numbers there, but that was really pushing it. So our last tag is about the stitch that we learned, and that was the Pekingese stitch. It was really interesting to get information on it, the history of it. I mean, since it is a really antiquated skill, I mean, it's really antique skill that we actually still use today. So I think that's neat within itself. And when you learn new stuff, it's good to know what is it that's, learned about it now. Just because it's new to you, don't make it brand new. But I think on the Pekingese stitch, it's important to be consistent with your sizes, your measurements in the stitching that you're making, the shape or the foundation, in this case the circle, keeping those stitches the same size. And then when it was actually time to do the loops, the same thing. Really just trying to be consistent with those sizes. So paying attention to that probably was the main thing with that stitch. But I'm happy with it. That's it anyway. I could actually go ahead and start looking through the videos now. Like I said, I don't really like to watch them before I do mine. I mean, it had been such a while. I hadn't been on here since March, and I actually kind of jumped in there and took a peek around just to kind of get the feel of it again. It's kind of like double dutch. You have to kind of get into the swing of it. And once you do, if you enjoy crafting and, you know, that type of thing, then it's like riding a bicycle, you know. So I'm glad I'm back. I hope to get back on here at least once a week. We'll find out what the best day is for me. But as I said, I'll go ahead and peek around everyone and see what they're doing. I just love how those stitches are so perfect when the way some people do them. So, but I'm pretty dang good at the seed stitch, so I should be proud too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your day.